Okay, here I am in the final round. I'm sorry about that. It seems like when you make these videos that the only people that get taken seriously are ones that are European. So, okay, let me try my German. I have a good hand now. This is fantastic. Final round. We were not here. We didn't invade Austria. We were invited. Sorry, that was a Family Guy reference. It was a funny episode. This is a fantastic opening hand, by the way. This guy is playing red, obviously, and I'm playing my deck, which wins. I have no issues there. Okay, so he's gonna play a goblin. Oh, this guy's playing a goblin deck. Yeah, it's kind of cute. I mean, funny. Whatever. Either way, he's got a ton of goblins, goblin chieftain, and a goblin grenade, which can be used to take out. He uses it with goblin arsonist, a pretty good combo nation. Not that I watch his previous matches or anything. Oh, and see, a smart move would be to use my pacifism on his little thing over there. But I'll attack. Hope he offers a trade. Nah, he wants to keep that goblin on the board, doesn't he? A little fuzzy, cute goblin that just wants to sling fire. I'm sorry, but just the idea of a fire-slinging goblin just doesn't do it for me. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Also, I was watching another video, and some guy talked about being overly aggressive and having a great curve, and that got me thinking. I'm always overly aggressive, and I have no idea what a curve is, but he had a European accent, so he had to know what he was talking about. Now I'm going to attack again here. See what he does. Okay, he blocks. He'll deal me a point of damage. I really don't know if that's that big of a deal that he deals me the damage, but it made him happy, so as long as he's happy, right? That's why we're here. You know, we wouldn't play the games if you know, people weren't happy and didn't take this seriously. Oh, goody, timely reinforcements. I saw that coming. Actually, I didn't see that coming. I was just watching, like, one of his last games and didn't really have much time to watch the others because, well, to be honest, the Major League Baseball postseason is on, and I would rather watch Major League Baseball than watch people's previous matches. Also, my deck is pretty straightforward. It's pacifism, 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 Doomblade, attack, 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 and then I fall asleep. So, you know, I'm just gonna, let's see what he does here. Ooh, a red mana. 3 red mana. 4 mana up. He's got out his bang chuckers. Those bang chuckers can be scary. Actually, I have to give him a lot of credit. You know, he could have easily had won this. You'll see in a short time. Those bang chuckers can, you know, get on your nerves a little bit. Let me attack. He'll block. I don't know why he attacked with just the 1. He could have chump blocked my Benelish thing because he obviously has to have things in his hand. Otherwise, he wouldn't have attacked with just 1. And, you know, it doesn't make much of the sense. Now I get a little overzealous and try and cast something during my combat damage phase, which everyone does, don't worry, it's a common mistake. It's kind of like when a doctor screws up heart surgery and he's like, whoops, accidentally left the sponge in there. You know, it's just a common mistake, everyone makes one. So he gets out his Goblin Chieftain, and now his Bang Chucker is a 3/3 50% 50% pinger, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know if you've ever seen this before either. He loses the first coin toss. Sigh. So he didn't get to kill my life gaining thing. Also, why he did that during his turn doesn't make much sense, because he could have... Yeah, I'm going to use a pacifism on his token or something. Yeah, that makes sense. He could have used the Bang Chucker to block, possibly, and then tried to kill something else. I think that would have made just a smidgen more of sense, but then again, not everyone's into the whole sense-making thing. So, I gained some life here. Yeah, gaining life. I'm up to 24. He could, he really doesn't need to use the Bang Chuggers like that. It's a 3/3. He could attack with it. It would probably do more damage than just trying to take out my creatures one by one on a coin flip that's predetermined, because, well, you've seen the dice roll. I know whether or not, whether or not you're going first based on the dice roll. So, I mean, before the dice are even finished moving. So, he's thinking, It's an important thing to do. Lots of thinking. Lots of thinking. Still thinking. Any day now. Or maybe he took a bathroom break. The worst thing ever to me was I was in SOM draft and things got a little laggy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to sacrifice it just that he feels like he wasted his shot. Makes me feel better. I was playing an SOM block, and I had this insanely good green-black infect deck, and like at the third match, it was tied 1-1. Oh no, I was up 1-0, but I had to go to the bathroom so badly. It was unbelievable. So, I go, and by the time I come back, the timer says I'm down to like 3 minutes, and he just starts wasting time. Oh, that sucks. So now my Benelish, I don't know what the name of that. Oh, he had bang chucked again. So is that going to be like a... Oh, and he lost the coin flip again. I just... Either he's unlucky or the game hates him for some reason. I'm not 100% on that. So I'm going to... I should have gained some life, shouldn't I? That was pretty... No, I'm going to put out my Sengir Vampire. By the way, they need to reprint Baron Sengir from that terrible, terrible set that came out like 12 years ago or something. I forget the name of it. I was young and reckless. So, now he's gonna do things. What's he gonna do? Say what you gonna do, say what you gonna put a smile on your face, make the world better. Sorry, I got left on a tangent there. Okay, so he's gonna do something. Still waiting. Any day now. Okay, good. Now he's got basically 3 good creatures, but my Sengir Vampires put him in one dilly of a pickle. So he can attack, and then he knows I have to block. And then he's going to try and bang chuck it, which really sounds terrible if you think about it. I'm going to block him because I should block him. If I don't block him, I'm rather stupid, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to block the other guy for absolutely no reason, even though I should have blocked the goblin. Yeah, good. Block the goblin because he has a goblin grenade. There you go. It'll take its damage, get a 1/1 counter, and then he bang chucks it. Wait, I blocked wrong. Okay, whatever. I'm going to kill 2 of his things, but now he has the ability to flip a coin and see what happens. And you always choose heads. I bet he's choosing tails. Flips. Great flipping animation. Doesn't work. That's bad. That's very bad for him. Ooh, that's sexy. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Okay, so that's gonna make it a. What is that gonna make it? It's an 8/6. So it would take the Bang Chucker and the Grenade just to take out my Vampire, which is gonna deal him a whole boatload of damage. And I don't think he has a Chandra's Outrage, and he already used his Shock, and I'm not really worried about his creatures or whatnot, but I think if he wanted to race me, if he started drawing some goblins, he probably could have raced me, and maybe drawn like one of his good cards or something. So I think this is where does he give up yet? No, he's gonna try and bang chuck my wow. You know, I feel bad. I mean, I really do. I mean, it's just that's just, it's granted he put all his hopes and dreams into a coin flip, which is not very smart, but whatever. And what do I do here? Don't do anything stupid. Your deck is fine just the way it is. It's personality that counts, not looks. I take out, okay, that. What do I put in? Do I put in anything worthwhile? Even if I could tap down his creature, it's not going to mean anything. Let's just put that back in so I can put it on the 2 Tormented Souls I have. But you see, I'm not that smart. I tend to outthink myself, which is not exactly a good thing to do. Just put it back in the deck. If the deck won, then it's fine. I don't see really much of a need to. I have nothing in my sideboard anyway. I mean, like, it's not like, I have a Purge or something like that. Now I just gotta wait for this dude to finish. He's probably adding in, I don't know, whatever he has. Some more goblins, maybe. Another Bang Chucker. I'm gonna keep this hand because I hate mulliganing. Whatever. They need a better name for that. Like, redraw. Okay, so that's the first part of his little Goblin Grenade combination. I want to get rid of that quickly. I'll take another Ring Flesh. I'll gladly take the 1 point of damage to not have to deal with 6 points later. Since I have the Alabaster Mage in my hand, and that's one of his main ways of taking out my like lower level creatures, but his oh, this is funny. I write to him, didn't want you to use that Goblin Grenade too soon. He must have hated me when I said that. Oh, that's such a D-bag thing to do. He never answers back, sadly. Now I'm going to play Alabaster Mage. Hopefully I can gain back that life I lost. But I doubt it. Nope, he kills that. Do you know what? He didn't watch my previous games, otherwise he wouldn't have wasted that on a Alabaster Mage. He would have waited till... Oh good, an Auramancer with no auras. He would have waited until I played one of my flyers that he has no way of dealing with. Oh goody, nothing. So I'm just going to sit back. I'm not really worried too much about his Auramancer because it's not a goblin and it's a 2/2, which I can easily deal with everything in my hand. Once I get that elusive 3rd mana. I'm surprised he doesn't have more burn, like maybe a Lava Axe or something. I don't know. Oh goody, that's not a land. That's the one downside of playing 16. But I do it anyway, because I'm an innovator. I'm cool like that. I mean, Lil Wayne has wrote songs about how cool I am. I mean, Fabulous once said that I'm so cool, if I was in hell, all I'd need is some sunblock. So, yeah, I'm a badass. So I've got nothing. I have no mana, no way of really dealing with much of what he's got, but I have a ton of creatures, so I'm just going to get rid of this 2/1 flyer. because my 3/2 zombie can deal with almost every creature he's got in the deck. The 2/1 flyer, I mean, I don't really feel like sacrificing my creatures to it, so. And his shock can kill that and the zombie, but the zombie I'd rather play than the one that takes 2 black mana, because, you know, as long as it's, you know, as long as I keep my mana base open, is that the word? Mana base? I'm not sure. Now, out of desperation, I use one of my pacifisms on his Oromancer. Good use of cards, by the way. My question is, though, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, and he hasn't played much. He just played a goblin. Oh, there's my mana. I missed you, baby. I love you, Swampy. That's my name. You have to name your mana. Make them feel appreciated, you know? Sometimes they get so overlooked because of those non-basic lands, but, you know, you just treat your mana with kindness. It will repay you. Maybe. Probably not. But, whatever. So, luckily, okay, so I'm going to be able to play a Ring Flesh, take the Goblin Grenade out of play, basically. And then I'm going to make my creature a 2/6, keeping it out of Goblin Grenade territory and able to block pretty much everything in his deck. And I gain the 3 life that I was losing while I was mana screwed. And it's a 2/6 with Vigilance, which makes it kind of scary. I'm even scared of it. So, this game goes a little, I mean, is he waiting for that extra mana? I mean, I'm not 100% sure on that, but he has to have something in his hand. Maybe he's worried I have like a Doomblade or something, and he doesn't want to play his Goblin Chieftain, but he needs to get that Bang Chucker out quickly. You know, because we all know that Goblin Bang Chuckers are very important in the, quote, metagame. Okay, now I'm going to make this a really large creature. Now it's big. But I lose life. I'll live. And I'll attack. Oh, and I play a Tormented Soul, which might have been a better option to put that on. But, whatever. It's not going to kill me. Deal him a nice chunk of damage. Get him down to, looks like 11 or 13, somewhere in between there. I'll just average it out of 12. Now he's going to Timely Reinforce. Gain life, I think. Yep. And Pacifism my creature. Note to self, do not use 2 auras on the same creature next time you see a guy playing white. I just can't believe he actually got a Pacifism that I didn't. Because I have 3. So, I'm actually really angry about that. I'm going to have to look through my draft again and see if I passed a Pacifism. Because if I did, I'm going to be so angry at myself, you have no clue. Also, just finished watching the Diamondbacks. They are looking very good this year. I mean, they are going to clash with the Phillies in the National League. It is going to... Ooh, Druidic Satchel. It's a satchel, but it's also Druidic. Not Jewidic. Oh, goody. Oh, that's a nice little sideboard card you added there, buddy. That doesn't scare me at all. That's just for my Sengir Vampire, which I don't even think I get a chance to play. Okay, now I'm going to put out a creature that probably wins me the game on its own, but whatever. Attack him for 2. Now it's just a slow, agonizing, you know. I attack for 2, he doesn't attack, he uses the Druidic Satchel, he'll gain some life, get some tokens. That's basically what you're looking at this point. That's the rest of this game. I really would not be supervised if you change the channel, if this is on a channel. I don't even know what they call YouTube. If you have Druidic Satchel, by the way, there's a correct way to play it, and there's an incorrect way to play it. What you should do is you should play it prior to your draw step. like during your upkeep, use it, and then that way, if you, let's say, have a land on top, then you get to draw a card again. You know, or if you want to do it the traditional way, you can just do it where you do it at the end of your opponent's turn. But I mean, everyone loves Druidic Satchel, except me, because, you know, I'm cool like that. But I don't like giving away what I have in my hand, or in my deck, like cards that are coming up. Like, that may change the way that I play, and I'll try and move around as cards. Like, normally I would have played the zombie here. The zombie makes a little more sense. Just a little better creature, I guess. But he has that Purge, so no reason to play it if he's got Purge. Now he's got his Goblin out. Not that that really bothers me in any way. And then I just gotta wait. Maybe he'll get out his Bang Chuckers again. Who knows? Now I have 2 black creatures, kind of vanilla-ish. I mean, the Bloodthirst makes it 4/2, but he's got tokens, so whatever. I'm just gonna attack all out because he has to block. If he doesn't if he doesn't block, then he's basing his entire future in this draft on getting that, you know, using the Druidic Satchel to gain life. I just see no purpose in doing that. He might have that card that gives his white creatures +2/+2, but that doesn't worry me much either. So I'm going to play this, which really, I mean, he's got a Purge and whatever. I'm going to use a Pacifism on his Goblin Chieftain. I'm still not sure why. But, you know, let him waste the Purge if he wants to. Okay, good. Now I still have that 3/2 in my hand, which I also like. Druidic Satchel. Oh, Armored Warhorse is coming up, which gets countered basically by my 3/2. So, wow, I wonder what he's gonna play. See, that's the problem with Druidic Satchel. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I mean, yeah, it gives you upside. You get creatures, you get a Goblin Grenade finally gets used. You get creatures, you get life, you get lands played out of your deck, but your opponent also 66.66666% of the time, your opponent's going to know what's coming up, which I don't want my opponent to know what's going to be coming up, especially if I'm going to be using such a high pick on a card. Like, a lot of people do use a very high pick on Druidic Satchel. They'll take that over Sorin's Thirst or a Shock, or, you know, cards that are a little less as cool, I guess, but they're a little more to the point. Like a Shock right now, if he chose the Satchel over a Shock, then essentially he's gonna have a hard time dealing with my creatures. You know, it's just like little things like that. See, he should have used the Satchel there, so that way in case he does draw a land, it comes into play immediately. Although, his deck is very... I don't know how he got into the finals. His deck is very poorly constructed. I mean, he should have gone with some other color than white. I mean, yeah, he got the Pacifism. Oh, okay. We're in Vengeance territory. So, I'm just gonna sit back and, well, I'm just gonna sit back. You guys relax.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, Chris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying loot is back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Ludiac. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Cali, back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, bitch, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler thug life. We all strapping all black, it's like Bud Light. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't riding.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled, dope being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder way, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, pressure up, bless you bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track, bitch I want my money back. Time and time again, while I'm sipping on this gin, Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there.